Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Azzy here and you're watching Azzy Telly Hustlers. In this series, we're gonna be talking about marketing, sales, and small businesses and tips and tricks that you can learn from these interviews. Like it. And don't forget to comment down below what you think about this series so far. Check out first episode is on Boss Mama. Second episode is on social designs abaya. Check that out. I'm going to be talking to my friend Neesha Harban and her family business, which is called MULA, and they deal with land, property, and development. Okay, before all that, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this book I just read and finished. I bet a lot of you know about this, and if you don't, go and check it out. It's Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Who have read this book? Comment down below what you think of it. And what he says here is that what the rich teach their kids about money and that the poor and middle class do not. So I really truly love the take on two dads, two different dads, how to change that kind of mindset, how to manage cash flow and how it works. Something that you don't learn from school. So if you're like 18 or 70, I think this is a really good book to start. Like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get to this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Azzy here and I'm with my friend Neesha Harban. Introduce yourself.
So my name is Nisha Harban. I am a marketing director in my family business, which is dealing with land, property and development. Our family business is called MULA. So my dad and I run the company.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your job scope. Like, what do you do in your family business?
Marketing director. So basically, I come up with market research on target market, and I analyze the land, analyze the location. Because what's really important in land, property, and development is understanding your location. Because depending on the different location, you have a different target market. So that plays a very important role in what you want to develop later on.
Okay, what's in a day of Neesha Harban looks like?
Basically, it's not really a 9 to 5 job. Our job is more appointment based. So right now, also with COVID and everything, like we're all working from home. I know tons of people are on Zoom and all that. But yeah, basically my day in the life is going downstairs for breakfast, preparing all the stuff for work or any scheduling we need to do. Then I just go out, look at chickens and feed some of my chickens, and then I come back in, try to read a book, and
That's the
and
life.
working. That's right. It's like part farm life, part city life.
Tell us a little bit background about your family business.
Okay, so firstly, I think I should talk about my dad and how he came up in life. My dad, Dr. Sri Harban Singh, came from very humble beginnings. He grew up in Cameron Highlands. They lived on an estate land last time. He shifted to Ipoh a while after that, and he started working at the age of 22. He worked with a company called STP, which sold encyclopedias. He was a sales manager there. Then later on, he got headhunted by an American company, Gloria, and they actually took him in to become the sales division manager for Malaysia. So what they did was they gave him about 800 employees to actually manage. He was at the peak of his career. There was no other way to grow, He was at the highest high of that position. Okay, what's next?
Best question you should ask yourself.
What do you do to challenge yourself next, and how do you bring it to the next level up,
Yes,
basically,
level up.
How do you level up? So he started going into a lot of property books. He started reading Think and Grow Rich. He started reading it's like the Bible for all businesses. So he read Think and Grow Rich. He also read a book by Donald Trump which spoke a lot about properties, and he totally dove head in first to properties without knowing anything. Companies like Genting, Sime Darby, and everybody was getting into land. The biggest thing was like, if you want to be a millionaire, you want to be a billionaire, the quickest way to go is land. Because land is like, it doesn't depreciate, like it goes higher, and the value keeps increasing over time. Like that was the way up. and he decided to go into land and property.
To catch that wave.
Yeah, he caught that wave. And also he named the company after my grandfather. So my grandfather's name is MULA. It's a very sentimental name. So then again also it has another meaning, which is in Sanskrit, which means roots, you know, and then in Malay it's beginning, right? Or start. Yeah, so
that's a good background story. I really like that. If you were given the chance to start something from scratch, like something on your own, what would it be? Like what kind of a business would you start?
Well, that's the thing. Like right now, I feel like there's so many things I want to get into. You know, it's so hard. Like you want to diversify into everything, but then again, you think to yourself like
you have to focus.
You have to focus, but at the same time, you want to diversify to everything. I think what I'm most passionate about right now is digital marketing, because that's something I really love. I love like understanding the algorithms, understanding the organic connections you make with people. I'm so like intrigued by, you know, finding out how we can actually communicate with more people and reach more people and reach more targets, you know, like not only based on like a selling point of view, but also to understand your followers,
the analytics and everything behind it.
Yeah, exactly. And just to create something that, you know, people will watch again and again and be like, hey, you know, I'm inspired by this, or I'm interested by this, you know.
Two marketing tips that you think is like really worthwhile that to talk about now.
You mean in terms of relating to property or in general?
Property lah. Let's go into property.
Location research, you know, making sure that you know your target market. For example, okay, let's say you're building an apartment in Monkera, charging prices that are lower than the standard value there, then you're gonna lose out. If it's too high, like who's gonna buy it? If you don't know the right market strategies, or you don't know the price range, you know, how are you gonna know like who's gonna spend that much? You know, and its current economy is just a bit like unstable right now. Facilities are around there, like if you have LRT and all these things raise your value of your land. You know, so I mean all these things are very important points to that. Another thing I would say is to network. It's so important, like who you know, especially like in the land and property industry. It's like you're networking with the government, you're networking with people in the land development offices, and you know, like at least having this relationship with them helps you in long term, like with your documentations and everything.
It makes life easier. I know you're very interested in digital marketing, right? So what's your future plan for that?
Okay, so hoping by like mid of next year. What I'm gonna do now is actually I'm just trying my best to learn all the certificates like Facebook Blueprint and all this Google Analytics, and you know, I'm going into all this because we're so lucky to be in this day and age where all our resources are all online, you know. So I'm gonna go into that. And also I did study marketing like 2 years ago in Perth, Curtin University. So I mean, this is what I'm passionate about, and own freelance digital marketing agency later on.
Cool. Oh, explain a little bit about digital marketing to our followers.
So basically digital marketing, right? Okay, initially when you look at it, you think like, hey, okay, I'm just gonna post my first post about my product and just say like, okay, hey, saya jual sini, okay, and this sort of thing, right? Oh, if I post one post, it's gonna reach that 1,000 followers I have, or it's gonna reach everybody that I have. But technically it doesn't. There's more that goes into it, you know. And now, like with Facebook and Instagram combining and making it a business platform, they're making it way harder for businesses to actually reach their target market. It's like the more you pay, the more you get. So that's where we come in, you know. We come in to help you create that content to intrigue your customers, to actually get people to have this organic relationship with engagement. You know, it's like you have to have this organic engagement, so that way you have people who will come back for your products later on. It's not a one-time purchase, you know.
It's a loyal customer based relationship.
And it's not all about just pretty photos. It's about studying your hashtags, it's about studying your algorithms, it's about studying your customers, and you know, being fast at replying them. There's so much more that goes into it that companies don't understand.
Overlook lah.
Yeah, they overlook, or either they assume that, hey, okay, I can do this on my own. You know? But it takes a lot of planning to come up with something that is viral.
That's
you
true.
know.
Oh my god, it's so hard. It's so hard. Even what I'm doing right now it's just so hard. The engagement is really low. I mean, in my Instagram, that's my experience. The engagement is really low. Even though how many tactics, tips and tricks that I'm trying out, the engagement is climbing, but later on it's still going down. You have to be consistent as well. That's one key thing that I understand.
Is very important.
Betul.
Calendar of content calendar, like that's really important as well. Like
But it's so lazy.
Yeah. That's what you have me for, right? Like, okay guys, I got a new job.
Content manager for Azitelli. Don't just focus on IG,
Yeah.
Facebook,
Yeah.
also TikTok.
TikTok has a younger audience, from
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
understand, but it is actually huge because, like, I think it also comes with the psychological fact of like, you know, your attention span.
Really
You know,
short.
it's really short. So
Yeah.
those videos are quick and short, and
Yeah.
sometimes the videos that you don't imagine going viral has like 2 million views,
Betul.
1 million views. But why? Is it the simplicity? Is it the relatability maybe that people have with you know, the person doing the video, or whether it's just a quick video so they're like, okay, hey, I like it, okay, pop.
Yeah. You know, like Instagram, they
Yeah.
have that carousel thing,
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
that
the
is
post.
swiping.
Yeah.
That is, it comes into play because
Yes,
the
exactly.
longer your followers are swiping through your
Yeah.
pictures,
Yeah.
is how the algorithm also taking place.
Exactly.
The longer they stay in your page, the
Yeah.
longer they stay in your profile,
Yeah.
checking out your videos and
Yeah.
everything is one way to fight the algorithm.
Yeah, it's because basically, I mean, these platforms want people on their platform.
Yeah,
you know? And
yeah.
if you are keeping people on their platform,
Yeah.
then they'll be like, hey, okay, we need to
Yeah, this
increase
is
this
making
person's
my money,
view.
you know?
Yeah, this is making me money, exactly. There's so much that goes into
Banyak.
this.
If we go into it, it's like going to be
it's
long.
like, we need
to
another
edit this.
episode like already.
Betul-betul. That would be an
Yeah.
interesting topic kan?
Like
Digital
a-
marketing.
I
I love
know.
digital marketing.
Same.
Okay, in this COVID situation,
Yeah.
are you guys affected in your family business? And
We kind of are affected by it because like right now, like we can't really proceed with our normal constructions and you know, stuff like that. Also we have international clients as well. We can't actually physically go and see them. You know, you do have Zoom and all that, but I think in general, as an entrepreneur and as a self business, like I think a lot of people are affected. It's the tough part, but we also are into plantations as well, and actually
Oh.
plantations are
Cool.
that's helping us out a lot.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing about
Yeah.
like business. You have to have like different avenues that you can like resource from
Yeah.
when this is going down.
Exactly,
You know,
you have to diversify.
diversify, guys.
Hello.
Okay, sales. Any tips or tricks about sales?
I'll go back to networking again. For our father's times, like it's more of a traditional marketing sense. You know, it wasn't this whole digital marketing. It wasn't like you hiding behind the computer. It wasn't us typing like, you know, like it's not like that. And like back then, you know, it was more physical. It's more eye to eye contact. Talking and your public speaking, that's really important as well. Your
Oh,
skills.
that is so true.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
because
You need
that-
the confidence, right?
Yeah, that confidence they have to make the sale, you know, like if you can talk to somebody and say, hey, okay, let's make this connection and we can make this sale. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Like game over.
Close. What's your advice to
Yeah.
someone like the girls out there that want to start playing field, which is marketing?
I wouldn't say it's easy, but I would say you have a lot of resources right now. So even if you're starting from scratch, you have YouTube tutorials, you have, you know, so many resources out there. You have online classes to learn from, you know, and I think it's about just being confident and knowing that, hey, okay, I want to try something new. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn to the best level that I can and just go all out.
Can you tell us the importance in investing in property?
Let's say you want to you have some funds saved over now, like, you know, maybe you have 200,000 example, or you can join venture with a friend maybe. You know, let's say you might not have that cash flow, but you want to join venture with a friend. Okay, a very low cost apartment, and then you can also rent it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you use that rental money to actually
To pay
subsidize your loan, you know, and you can do stuff like that. And invest in this way, you know,
Betul.
and it doesn't have to be high cost properties. You can
That's
get
true.
even lower than that maybe, but like I'm just going by the bare minimum. I think it's most of the time it's around 3,000.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
it's that is going on. Like even my brothers
Yeah.
and sisters are going for
Yeah.
that, which is Rumah Whip. You can check out Rumah Whip. It's one of the thing that I was like, wow, people should take advantage of this because it's 300,000
Yeah.
for a condo.
How many square feet it is?
It's 850 only.
Yeah,
It's
so,
just decent in this like.
so I mean, like, let's say if you want to invest not for living there, but maybe you want to invest for rental, you know, like you can do stuff like that.
Betul.
So I mean, I think that's something to look into.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think that's something a lot of millennials are doing, like the younger generation
Betul.
are
But
doing.
some of them
But
are
not-
unaware.
Yeah, some of them are unaware, that's correct. And also, I think it just depends on your stability as well.
That's true
you know.
lah.
Depends on your daily expenses as well. It depends on all your other external, factors as well.
Betul.
But also depends whether you're pumping back into the company, and that's something that's really important as well. I think savings and your financial understandings, financial
Betul.
savings in general, like even the smallest amount of money, and like you said, investing, you know, like even if you're saving it, it's just going to be in the bank doing nothing, you know. If you're investing in something, then you'll see it, but maybe not now, but maybe down
In
the
the
line,
future,
you'll see the benefits of it.
Interesting points. Really. What's the best advice you ever gotten?
The best advice from my dad, okay, he keeps telling me never give up, okay, keep going. You know, if he told me, like, if I were to give up, you know, and if I were to say that, oh no, today this wouldn't happen, you know, I can't do it or whatever, we wouldn't be here. You know, so I think having the right mentality is really important, having the right compassion, and I think also manifesting is a really good thing that I don't think many of us practice, to be honest. Like just thinking and believing in yourself, and you know, knowing that okay, it's gonna be okay, you know, we can get through it, or is I'm gonna make it, you know, I'm gonna be successful. Like I remember my dad actually doing this. He put a check on his mirror for 1 mil. You know, he just wrote a check to himself, you know, that said 1 million, and to look at it every day. You know, and that is basically you're manifesting what you want, you know.
It's like setting your goals and look at it every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my dad, he used to have a poster of his dream car in his briefcase. So that is really like memang betul old school style. It really works for them. So why not you in your daily routine? Maybe put it on your phone, like daily looking at it.
We have phone screens now, but what do we do?
And it's like 24/7 we're on it.
And it's like you're manifesting and you don't even realize it. Like you're looking at it every day, and before you sleep, you're thinking to yourself. And we were talking about it yesterday night. You know, our brains work at night a lot more. Instead of doing that, like why don't we manifest and then you know go to sleep? Then in the morning you'll be like, okay, let's go.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna level up. Okay guys, so if you guys have any other question about property and marketing, you guys can refer to Nisha at her IG.
Yeah, you can just head on to Neesha Harban on Instagram, and you can come down and just ask me any questions, or just have a chat if you want to talk about land, property, or digital marketing, or anything at all.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave everything in the description box below, all her like contact details. I guess that's it. Thank you so much, babe,
Thank you so
for
much.
coming into this channel.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Bye. I hope you guys like this video and share this video. Subscribe to my channel. Yeah, don't forget to like. Okay, bye. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.